Hey guys, what's going on? It's your favorite heating appliance microwave here, and for today's video, I want to talk about my first impressions on the new operators and the new Kafe Map rework that'll be coming to you in the very spooky name, Operation Phantom Sight. Ooh. So a few lucky YouTubers, including myself because I'm pretty awesome, got to fly out and try and capture the footage in a privately held session at a Ubisoft studio location. Now, unfortunately, the communication between us and all the other YouTubers didn't get recorded the first day. I don't know why. It was some sort of glitch or something happened. I have no idea. But I will be able to make my usual funny moments type of video where you get to hear us all having a good time laughing and some banter between us with the new DLC content. So instead, I will be giving you guys my first impressions on the new patch. Also, I'll be releasing a walkthrough on the new cafe with a cinematic type of video sort of thing here in about an hour, so stay tuned. I also participated, but that's not all, everybody. I also participated in a new content creator cup, and that video will be dropping my highlights, which will probably be about 20 seconds because I faced some really good YouTubers on the other side. That video will be dropping Monday, and I'll give you guys a spoiler. I am really bad at the game now, so yeah, don't expect too many nutty one taps from me because that's not me. Anyways, let's get right into the operator. So the first thing I want to talk about is the very spooky, very ominous, very fun operator to play, Nokk. I bet you're gonna say, nah, microwave, that's Nokk. No, it's N-U-K-K-E in English because it's not English. That's not an English letter, dude. That's not an O. That's an O with a line through it. I don't even know what that is. Anyway, she's a 2 armor, 2 speed operator. She carries breaching charges and a claymore, and for some reason Ubisoft decided this season that they were going to reuse all the weapons in the game. Now, I'm assuming that's because the game is like 120 gigs on the console, so it takes like a lot of space up. So they're probably reusing them, in my opinion. I'm guessing here. I'm not for sure. They're reusing them because it's just a lot of space, man. I do think it's unlucky that they are doing that. I do like to see all the new weapons that come out. You know, you get to play test them and see which ones you like more, but that's not the case in this season. So they decided to bring out the Legion Suppressed Shotgun, which is the t-shirt cannon. I don't know what it's called, but that's what it looks and sounds like. And she also has the FMG-9, which is a Vortex hollow sight. Now, also Smoke gets this sight as well. So that's an awesome thing for him. She also carries the Deagle, which can be suppressed and has a muzzle brake on it, which is kind of weird. Desert Eagle having a suppressor on it, but Blackbeard and Valkyrie can use it now. So she also has the 5.7 FBI pistol. She has muffled footsteps, and she can hide from cameras. So she's basically like Caveira and Vigil. They got together, they kissed, and they had a baby. Boop. There she is. Now she's on attack, and now she's coming to kill them for revenge. I don't think that's the actual lore. The lore is right here. If you want to pause it, you can read it, but we're just going to stick to it. That's the new official story, guys, so spread the word. So her gadget, basically, she has this little thing in her palm, and she goes, Spider-Man, beep. She clicks it, she turns yellow, and she can hide from cameras, and she goes stealth mode for like 10 seconds, exactly like Caveira, except for, guys, she can use her primary, unlike Caveira. So if you guys don't know what that is, basically Caveira, you know, sinks down a little bit, gets in a little stealth hunker position, runs around with her pistol, and she's super quiet. You can only hear like little bitty pitter patters of her feet as she's like silently running around. So she's a really good flank operator, and this is literally the same thing except for on attack. It has unlimited recharges. You can use it as many times as you like throughout the match. So she can aim down sights with the new primary. And the only counters to her is Mozzie's stolen drones and Echo's flying pizza boxes. And they give this little Vigil static up top on the top of the bottom of it. Now, one thing we did test out is that thermal cameras do not work on her at all. So bulletproof cameras, do you guys actually use those? Because I actually never see them in the higher ranks. Do you use them at lower ranks or higher? I don't know. I actually never seen them in the Pro League. Who uses those? If you do, let me know in the comments. Let's say I use the microwave and you're dumb. Those do not detect her, and Maestro Evil Eyes don't detect her as well. Now, a little tip for you guys, if you're playing against one, go ahead and barricade a door, rip it down, and then the debris from that door will move when she steps through it. So if you don't have barbed wire, which will show her in a glitchy thing. Let me go back. Basically, barbed wire, lesions, jumping over shields, jumping on top of desks, jumping down desks or hatches will give this little glitch effect. It kind of looks like the Predator, but like way more pixelated. So it's like, bzz, she gets kind of like, I'm out of like reception here or whatever. So you will be able to see that happening. The Legion traps will continuously show you where she is in a general vicinity. It's actually quite hard to see even if you're looking directly at it. So you have to keep your eyes peeled to make sure you can find her. Anyways, going back to what I said, debris in the game will move when she's stepping through it if you have like a Maestro camera on there. So you'll know exactly where she is. So again, put the little barricades up, rip them down, or if you shoot the ceiling or the floor, the walls, you will see her move the debris around. I think she's a very fun operator to play, man. I had so much fun playing her. The only things which are kind of weird to me, the walking, crouching, swapping weapons, and reloading do not stop the glitch. So she can actually go into stealth mode and do all of those actions and nothing will happen. But if she's running, it will show that distortion. So again, I think she's going to be fun. She's going to be a flank operator. So if, you know, you're pushing one way, she's like, well, I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to go on the other stairs. She can easily Spider-Man, hit the beep, get out of there, go to the other stairs, and push very quietly as a flank operator. Now, I do think the weapon choice was a little bit odd. They did give her the FMG-9 with the Vortex sight. It's kind of weird, to be honest. I kind of wish they would give her an R4C without the ACOG, because if she had an ACOG and she was able to run away quietly and get another angle on you, like, that's just way, way overpowered. You know, get that long, tight angle on you, way overpowered. So I'm super happy they didn't give her an ACOG, but I kind of wish they gave her something different, you know, something from the attacker's side, like maybe like an AK with the hollow or something like that. But she's a great counter to Maestro. She's going to be a very fun pub stomper. The only gripe that I have about her is that she looks exactly like Hibana. The height, the size, everything about her, even that little hood, makes her look like she's Hibana. So if you have a hollow and, you know, you shoot her from a long distance, you're like, I think I killed Hibana. You actually didn't. You killed Nokk. So she looks exactly like her. I wish they would make her a little bit more exclusive, you know, size difference, stuff like that. But that's just a little gripe that I have. Not that big of a deal. Anyways, let's get right into my man, the very stylish Warden. So basically, he can see through smoke and flashes, which is really, really good, especially in certain situations. He wields the MPX from Valkyrie. He has the SAS shotgun, which is really good at close range attacks. He also wields the SMG-12 from Vigil's arsenal, and he has the Clash pistol. I don't know what it's called. I'm just going to call it that. He has barbed wire and shields. And basically, again, he removes the blind effects. Now, you can use it retroactively or proactively. It doesn't really matter. So if you get flashed, you can tap your little watch there, turns blue, then your glasses turn blue, and you're able to see through smoke. So you can remove the effects, or you can use it proactively. If you hear that blitz just running towards you down the hallway, you're able to pop the little watch, peek him, and he's going to flash you, and that's it. Well, unless he melees you, because melee, for some reason, have priority on melee attacks than a regular person. So if you're blitz and you hit the V key, which is our melee attack key, you automatically get priority, even though on my screen, I meleeed you and you opened your shield up. Anyways, that's way too much. It's way too much. Anyways, I think they're looking into that. They said that in the developer notes 3 days ago. So he can see through smoke. It kind of acts like the new Glaz, except for he doesn't have things highlighted. So it just clears it up a little bit. It decreases the opacity, essentially. So Glaz basically now is able to see you, and these little things on the left and right, I'll show you a clip here, that go boop, 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 and then you have clear vision. You can see like clear as day. So here's a clip of me just staring at the new Warden Defender, kind of waiting for him to see me so he can shoot me, because we were testing some things out in the multiplayer. And by the way, I just want to say that I am super excited for Glaz now, because I think he's exactly where he should be. He used to be, he'd throw smoke in there, he'd be the tip of the spear, he'd go in there, kill 2 or 3 people, and now he's like sitting back, providing overwatch and cover for everybody else. It's perfect. So awesome job with that, Ubisoft. Glaz is exactly where he needs to be. So just like Glaz, if Warden decides to move left or right a little bit, it will increase the smoke, so you won't be able to see through it all the way. Now, there are a few counters to Warden. Now, Thatcher will be able to throw his EMP and disable his stuff for a few seconds, and IQ can detect his watch through walls and floors, which here's a clip of Cross Archon and I testing some things out. You can see me turn it on. You can see it just, going around. So IQ is a direct counter to him. You really got to be careful when activating this. It lasts 7 seconds. And again, he's a 1 speed 3 armor, which is kind of weird to me. I kind of wish he was a 2 speed, because he's this operator, in my opinion, where he's sitting at a door or a window or by a hatch, not directly underneath it, that would be stupid, close by it, and he's just waiting for those smokes or those flashbangs to come in so he can stop that initial push. I mean, imagine a Ying's like, Candela, 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 and he's just like, nope, doesn't affect him at all. Ying automatically gets shot. Well, you're not going to pop inside that window now, right? So Warden will basically stop a push dead in its tracks. And I just don't see a need. I mean, I guess because he's supposed to take a few hits maybe, but still, I would rather have the speed so I can peek faster, run out faster, than have that extra armor. And I'm actually really excited that they didn't include an ACOG on this guy, because it'd be just completely useless. Why would you have an ACOG holding the long angle from far away? It's not going to do anything. He needs to be up close and personal, because that's what his gadget's going to do. The flash is not going to hit you on the other side of the map, right? So, but I think he's just a perfect operator to sit there and hold down the site by himself, because again, you can't really push this guy, so this is not going to happen. All right, for the last part of this video, I want to talk about the new Kafe rework, which there will be a walkthrough here in about an hour, and some of the things that I saw while testing the new DLC. So the Kafe rework is very fun. I like the map. I don't think it's competitive yet, in my opinion. The top floor is still very linear. You have the hatch, well, now you have 2 hatches, and you push into there, you push inside Cigar. It's basically the exact same thing. However, kitchen is actually a good site now. They moved this the bomb into the kitchen, so now you have 2 of them in there by the freezer area. You can take over the site from above. It's a really good site, fun to attack and defend. So it's a really good map. I again will show you guys here in about an hour what it looks like. Some things that I noticed were that the cameras are now blue and orange. So if you start the round as an attacker or a defender, like the very first round, whatever color you are, that's pretty much what the cameras are. I believe that's how it works. So some things that they talked about that aren't coming in this patch that will be coming in the next patch, I believe, is that smoke gas grenades are now clipping through walls. Well, they have been for a while, so they stopped the plants, especially in the Pro League. And the deployable shields aren't out this season, but they should be out next season, I believe, and I'm super excited to look into those. So again, this season is going to be fantastic, man. I can't wait to show you guys the new rework Kafe. You can find me at twitch.tv/microwave. I'm going to be streaming all the new TTS stuff as soon as it's live. And thank you so much for hanging out with me. Make sure you guys leave a like, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.